thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lynna, and you can find me online at www.conjureknits.com. Today we are here to do the Scorpio TarotScope for June 2021, and we are going to be using the Supernatural Join the Hunt Tarot deck by Minerva Sigel. Before we get started, I would like to say thank you for viewing my video. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and click on the little bell so that you'll receive notifications of when I go live or upload new videos. I do try to stay pretty busy here on my channel. I do all 12 zodiac signs for the monthly TarotScopes. On Sundays, we do Conjure Crew with myself, Mambo Tanya, and the Black Bonnet Witch. On Mondays, I upload the weekly forecast. Every day, I do a card of the day reveal. On Wednesdays, we have the virtual book club, which we are currently reading Enchantment of the Fairy Realm by Ted Andrews, and it has been so much fun, so you're really going to want to join us for that. I randomly pop on and do free readings, and from time to time I also do Pippa Time, which is basically where I take my little dog for a walk and talk about random stuff. So I really have a lot going on here. So if you'll click that little bell, you'll get my notifications and you'll always know what I'm up to. Well, I feel like I have rambled on long enough. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Card number 1. What is the challenge for this month? And we have the Five of Bones. Zachariah is tasked with convincing Dean to allow Michael to use him as his vessel in the great battle against Lucifer. He gets increasingly frustrated, desperate, and cruel as Dean continues to refuse. Zachariah's toxic, manipulative nature and the end justifies the means persistence personify the Five of Bones card, which represents conflict, unrest, and tension. Card number 2. What positive energies can I embrace this month? And we have the Eight of Pentagrams. Jo Harville is a brave, independent woman who decided to follow in her father's footsteps and become a monster hunter, even though it means going against her mother's wishes. The Eight of Pentagrams suggests you embrace Jo's strong-willed spirit and find your own career path. Don't let naysayers hold you back. Follow your passions and see where they lead. Card number 3. What negative energies do I need to negotiate this month? And we have the Three of Pentagrams. This is a card of productive teamwork and collaboration. It suggests you'll achieve more success if you work with others towards a common goal rather than trying to do everything by yourself. Card number 4. What do I need to make time for this month? And we have the Hermit. Now, like Bobby Singer, the Hermit is a solitary guide who has a talent for illuminating the truth and bringing out the best in people. This is a call to look inward. Take a break from the hustle and bustle of the outside world and make time for self-reflection. A period of introspection will enable you to approach things with greater clarity. Card number 5. What opportunity should I seize this month? And we have the Nine of Bones. The Archangel Raphael fiercely fights to become the new ruler of heaven after Michael's defeat. A traditionalist, he sees this position as his right. The Nine of Bones advises you to defend and protect what is yours. Don't let others come between you and your goals. It's time to get clear on your boundaries and stick to them. All right, my little Scorpions, let's take a look at the bigger picture here. Card number 1, what is the challenge for this month? And we got Zachariah. Yeah, that would be a challenge, all right. He's really persistent, sometimes to the point that he's downright annoying. And so, you know, when you have a goal and you feel in your heart that you're doing what is right, other people are not always going to agree with you. And you can be a little overbearing at times because you're so devoted to your goal. And, you know what you want, you're going to get it. It doesn't matter what it takes. The ends justify the means, right? So, just try to be a little more understanding of people when they don't necessarily agree with what your end game is, okay? So, that does present a challenge for us this month, so let's just try to, work on it and at least take into consideration their opinion. Not that that's really going to make any difference because you're going to do what you're going to do anyway, but at least be considerate. All right, so then card number 2, what positive energies can I embrace this month? Well, what is it that you're passionate about? Is that what everybody else wants you to do? Are you going to do what other people think is best for you? Or are you going to do what you think is best for you? The positive trait of Jo is she went with her heart. She went with her passion. She went with what she felt what was best for her. She went against the grain. She went against her own mother. Her mother didn't want her to become a hunter. So one of the positive things you can do is follow your passion, even if it is against the grain. Now, card number 3, what negative energies do I need to negotiate this month? And we get the 3 of Pentagrams. All right, 3 of Pentagrams is about working well with others. So this could go either way in the negative area. Is it that you are too dependent on others? Or is it that you don't work well with others? So you need to decide which one of those 2 ways it is and use that negative energy to your benefit, or at least work on it so that it can be used to your benefit. So if they're saying that you depend on others too much, then try to, just back off a little bit and try to go more on your own, because if you go back to Jo, you realize she went against the grain. It may not be what everybody else wants you to do. You have to do what you feel is right for you, not necessarily listen to other people. You can do what Zachariah does and consider. You can listen to what they have to say, consider it, and then make up your own mind. But you need to do what's best for you, not necessarily what everybody else tells you to do. So, that may, if you're depending on others to make your decision, that is a negative. On the flip side, you may need help obtaining your goal of being able to go out and be a hunter or whatever it is that you're passionate about. And so you may need to network a little bit and bring those other people in to help work with you to obtain your goal. All right, card number 4, what do I need to make time for this month? The Hermit. Bobby Singer, he is such a sweetheart and very, very wise, but he stayed to himself a lot. He had a lot of time to reflect on who he was as a person. Yeah, he drank a lot. I mean, he dealt with a lot of shit. I mean, he saw a lot of stuff you probably don't want to see, so you need to kind of numb it up a little bit, I guess. But you notice, too, in the later seasons, when Sam and Dean were in his house, there were all kinds of books. He was very wise. He stayed to himself. He studied. He reflected on who he was. He really took time out for himself. So you may want to take time out and find out what your passion is and weigh all the odds. Don't necessarily take the wider road here and go with what people want you to do. Be persistent and do what you feel is best for you and get it done. Alright? Now, once you make the decision about what you're passionate about, you've done the research, you've done the soul searching, all this stuff, we get card number 5. What opportunities should I seize this month? And we get the 9 of Bones. Alright? Stand your ground. Stick up for yourself. Don't let other people run your life and tell you what to do. Alright, Scorpio, I hope that this reading has resonated with you and will help lead you and guide you throughout the month of June. If you do feel that it has helped you and you feel that it will help others, please, by all means, feel free to share this video. And if you would like a more personal and in-depth reading, you can go over to my website at www.conjureknits.com. Click at the link at the top of the page that says book a reading, and I will talk to you soon. Alright, I hope you all have a very amazing, beautiful, and introspective month. Alright, love you bunches. Bye-bye.